Jesus, fucking Christ. Well, nice to know the set's doing well. What's up? It's the PRT, the PRTY, Pert the Square, Pertinence, and this is episode 1 of Playhouse. I have zero fucking clue what this is going to become. My entire life I've been an attention whore, so I think we're kind of just sitting around thinking about how I could get even more attention on myself. Thus, the baby was born. We don't really know exactly where this is going to go, so we're going to kind of be filling things out. Anything that y'all want to recommend, we probably won't listen that much, but definitely feel free to enter some advice. Yeah, one thing I want to get out of the way. This is not a podcast, all right? This is a talk show where I'll be interviewing guests amidst a variety of other things. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should just go ahead and introduce the fam. To my left.
You haven't fed us in so long, man.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
Can we get to eat?
Boys, why don't we give a little intro round? Why don't we talk about it?
Dude.
Like I said, we have zero fucking clue what we're doing here.
I'm just so excited to be a part of something.
Okay. I got it.
Your socks are filthy.
Are they really?
That's disgusting.
Should I show you my toenails?
Honestly, maybe put your shoes back on. That might be cleaner for the apartment.
Maybe. Do we
Your
see
fucking
that?
feet are nasty too. What's happening? Holy shit.
Well, I'm just insecure about my toenails.
That's fine. Let them hang.
They're really long.
Somebody.
Do you want to see?
Yeah,
They're really long.
I do want to see.
I'm
your
not even
toenails.
kidding. Look at these.
That's gonna get clipped too late.
Look at these guys.
Holy shit! But they look pretty clean though.
They curved that way. They're really like overly clipped, I think, bro.
I think
you're
it's
clipping your
kinda-
shit too short. No, look at them. Whoa, yeah, how do they curve?
I can see your toenail from the other side of your foot.
We're 1 minute into the show.
Wanna compare the toenails? That's mine, bro. Why?
All right, hey, stop. Executive action. Yeah, D, pull them out. Actually, pull them out. Pull them out.
curved down like
Yours
this.
like a limp dick. That's worrisome.
Mine are the most normal by far.
Mine are erect and you're a flaccid dude. Just
All right,
remember
fellas.
that.
Listen.
Okay, put the
Toes in
dog.
the middle. Nah, toes in the middle. We'll get a round of intros going here. Oh, I don't like that. Put your feet down.
No, it's good. It's good.
That enough. That was disgusting, dude.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nolan Dyer, resident podcast.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Podcast producer and just a little sensitive lover. I've never had a relationship. Am not eyeing one. But ladies, if you want to make the first move, I won't.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm McClain. Half of my personality is sandwiches, and the other half is live too.
I'm ATB Dante. I got a girlfriend recently. I love her very much. She's a solid 10.
All right. I think our first segment, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with finding a little bit about geopolitics, the current economic climate of the planet. Nolan, what you got?
Well, you got that new EP coming out.
Yeah.
I can't wait, dude.
That's kind of been stressing me out a little bit, low-key, too. And just making sure that it has, like, a full... It's a big thing, bro. This is my fucking... This is my love child. This is the product of everything we've been doing for the past year and however. So if it fucking blows dick, then it's got to be like, you know.
Then we
now
go to
have
West
4 songs.
Hollywood and we lean into it.
Yes, we make some abs
Yeah,
track. All right.
dude.
I was at the beach the other night. I don't know if I told you this. I saw a man scrubbing his ass with sand, like in Santa Monica, bro.
You told me that, but what does that mean?
Twin, I'm telling you, bro. Dude, okay, I'm laying on the beach, bro. It's 4 a.m. Let me set the scene. I'm getting a little action because I do that. No, I do that, bro. Karate style. Yeah, it's not Muay Thai, but more like a
You're
little
getting action on the beach?
Yes, dude.
What's that?
What is
my
that?
time?
What does sex feel like?
Saving Private Ryan, bro.
Whoa,
Have you ever seen
like
the opening?
D-Day?
Have you ever seen the opening
Oh,
scene? in Saving
yeah,
Private Ryan?
dude.
Put that into your
Holy
penis.
Shit.
Load that into the
Oh
dick,
my
dude. Yeah.
goodness, bro.
So I'm on the beach saving Private Ryan, and
D-Day.
dude, I look up and this guy's just like pacing back and forth, ass cheeks laying out, and he's like looking for something. But I mean, like, you just kind of, again, bro, living here for so long, you just write some of that shit off. Yeah. And then he just starts reaching for handfuls of sand, and applying it to his crack / taint area. You might need to blur that one. Taint. Doesn't taint feel like such a dirty fucking word?
I love it.
I don't get any tape.
Really? That's so unfortunate. I wonder how much he gets that, dude. What do you think is the worst name to like stare at a baby in the face and be like, this is what I'm calling you? Like, how are you gonna look at a 4-month-old child? Hold on, I'm speaking. How are you gonna look at a 4-month-old child and be like, yeah, like I dubbed the Eugene? That's
Eugene.
Not even 4 months, but we're talking a baby. Like he doesn't even have like his.
Colin, probably.
McClain,
McClain, which isn't even a real fucking name.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Where does that come from? McClain.
I don't fucking know. It's a family name. It's a family name. It's my dad's also his middle name. I'm Scott McClain Portis Jr.
Riveting stuff, man. That's good stuff.
With all the talk about homeless people,
Yeah.
what good are you gonna do for homeless people?
What am I gonna do for homeless people, bro? Well, once I'm breaded up, once I'm stacked between the thighs, dude, shit is going ridiculous. First of all, I'm gonna reach back for the homies. Really? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me go grab them.
We don't really know exactly where this is gonna go, so we're gonna kind of be filling things out. Anything that y'all want to recommend?
Now introducing our very first guest to Playhouse. He is one of the hosts of the massively successful Dropouts podcast, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's not even why I wanted to chop it up with. Shut the fuck up, Nolan. Shut the fuck up. Who's this bean? Me, I just did it. It was fly. If you didn't laugh, everybody would have been cool with it. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Of course, obviously, I wanted to pick his brain a little bit on the ins and outs of the podcast world, but he's also an incredibly talented producer / songwriter on top of being the internet personality that he is. So if you fucking doofuses would give me a round of applause for the incredibly talented Jared Bailey. Woo! Yes, sir.
Shimmy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, hell of a shimmy.
Hey, everybody.
Let's get this out of the way, bro. How tall are you? Because you're a little bit taller than I expected.
You're taller than I expected.
Thank you. I get that a
was
lot.
crazy.
No,
I was
I get
looking
that
up at
often.
you.
I
I was
get
like,
that often.
damn, not that you give off short energy.
Well, I came in. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually big. I'll take that for
Well,
sure.
see, the thing that I get when I like meet people that listen to the podcast, they're like, damn, I thought you were 5'8", and that's more
That
offensive
hurts.
than
Yeah.
anything, right?
We brought it in, and I put a palm on your back, and I was like, this motherfucker's kind of shredded. This dude's taking his creatine before sure.
Every morning.
You touched my back. I hit a little lat spread, bro. When we like brought it in, I was like, fuck. Let me open this up, bro. I wasn't expecting this at all. But dude, getting that out of the way again. Thank you so fucking much for coming.
Dude,
on,
of
bro.
course. No, I realized, I was like, I've been following you for a minute on TikTok, and I was trying to think, I was like, what's the first song I heard from it? When you put out Antipasto.
That's crazy.
Dude, I like...
Yo, I'm gonna geek the fuck out.
Yeah.
That is a deep cut. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No,
but
it's
damn,
okay.
Dude, that's crazy sick.
Yeah.
That song can't have more than like fucking, I don't know, like 75 to his glasses earlier. That's crazy, bro. That's
Yeah.
a deep cut. And that was forever ago, too. I was
Yeah.
still in my mom's bedroom, dude.
That's crazy.
Hold on, let's rewind.
Yo. No, let him cook.
I was in my bedroom, which happened to be in my mother's residence. Yeah, dude, but just like recording in the corner of my fucking room. So that's really fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's nuts, bro.
No, my whole like TikTok For You page is just like super like undiscovered talent, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was probably close to 2 years ago, you know, or a year and a half ago that popped up, and it's so cool just to like see the growth and everything. And now you're on chapter 11. Like,
Yo, this guy coming with the knowledge, dude. Hold on, brief pause. I'm wearing a hoodie. He's wearing a top coat, or what would you call it? It's just a work
it's
shirt,
just like
I
a
suppose.
button-up shirt.
Sure,
but
very
God,
handsome
it's
lad
thick.
indeed.
It is thick.
Listen, we like to look good. We don't need to like start this whole questioning thing that you folks like to do often. But there's gonna be a couple beads dropping down.
And
We're not
that's
gonna
fine.
hide it. Yeah, it's probably like what'd you put it at? Like 175 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
It's gotta be somewhere around there, bro. It's like a boiler set. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I think, like I said, the main thing that I really want to like chop your brain up a little bit is just the production side of things that like you've been diving in, because I was looking at some of just your catalog and going through it, and you've been so much more active in the past like year and a half, 2 years than prior before. I mean, it looked like you had a couple releases 2020, and then pretty much everything else is like 2024, 2023 type beat.
Yeah.
What's been the swag with that? You just kind of...
Well, I just realized I was like, I love music.
Yeah.
Like, I've always loved it. Like, growing up, when I was a kid, like, my favorite movie was The Lion King, but my favorite character was Scar. And my
That's
mom
concerning.
Yeah.
That's concerning, JB.
But
I'm not
here's
gonna
the
lie.
thing. Here's the thing. My mom was like, he's the bad guy. Like, you're not supposed to like him. And I said to her, I'm like 4 years old. I'm like, yeah, but he has better songs. And so I was just like, I've always loved music. I used to fall asleep to the soundtrack of A New Hope,
Okay,
you know?
turn up.
And so, dude, imagine child me falling asleep to like the Star Wars Cantina song. Okay, that was me.
I can see
But yeah, I realized, so like 2020 is like the first time I felt confident to like actually put out music. I was like, okay, I'm at where at least a good place to start putting out music. And then
Sorry to interrupt you, but before that, how long were you chefing?
I started by teaching myself piano and guitar when I was like 16.
Okay,
so I talked my parents into getting me like this shitty $100 guitar from Guitar Center or something for like my 16th birthday.
Very cool.
And so I started learning there, saved up, I bought a keyboard. And then I actually started producing when I was like 18. Because then I had to get a MacBook for college, and so it came with GarageBand, and then that's where I was like, okay, now I can get into this.
Let me cook.
Let me cook.
Was it always like a thing where, I mean, because obviously you were playing the instruments at the onset of stuff, so it was just kind of like a natural progression, I guess, into the production.
Exactly.
Whereas like for me, coming up, like my dad, let me talk about myself.
No, it's okay.
But like when I was like first getting into stuff, that the bug bit me because my dad was just always playing music all the time, and so I would be listening to the production, of course, but it was more I would just hear these dudes get into these like pockets in between like the beats. And
What
so
was your dad playing?
dude, it was like a little mix of everything. It was like Justin Timberlake to like Creedence Clearwater to like NWA and like DOC, some Chris Brown.
It just got hotter in here.
Actually, fuck that, dude. Hold on, Wall to Wall, Run It. What else is like a old
Dude,
fellas, have you seen them? It was about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I know
When
that
seen
song. I
them,
don't
how
know
they
the
shit-
name of it.
You disappoint me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, but yeah, so a lot of that shit, and just I guess to that point, I was always obsessed with like, wow, like his voice sounds great there, that cadence that he's using, the tone of his voice, the inflection that he's putting in, and like for some reason was just always super aware of like which ones of those I preferred to others, and so it was just that's what kind of bit me. Anyways, I say all of that to say, I've had to like start working back, like bro, I went and my fucking toxic trait is like thinking of something and then like pursuing it to the fullest extent for 17 hours. And then
Not
like,
a bad toxic trait.
dude,
though.
no, it's horrific, bro. Because like, dude, one day I'm like, yo, like, I could sail the shit out of a boat. Like, let me do that, bro. And then like, I get on the boat and it's like, man, this shit kind of sucks. Like, this isn't very fun at all. But just where I'm going with that, dude, is like, I picked up that guitar. I don't know, like maybe like a couple $100, $200. And when I say like I picked up the guitar, it was the one time I picked up that guitar, bro. Because like I got home, I'm like, this is great. Like the house are gonna come over here, they're gonna see my guitar in the corner. Like this is gonna be awesome, bro. But I mean, I guess to bring it all the way back to your point is just like that was kind of a natural progression because you played the instruments already. So it wasn't like, should I just produce this myself, or was it like you were trying, like you met with some people that were producing your stuff and it was like, you know what, I'm the one that knows where I want this to go, so I'm gonna learn how to produce it.
No, well, I can't sing for shit, which is just, it's so sad.
Yo, me
Because
both says
I
that. Damn.
oh, man. I can't rap either.
Go ahead.
But, so like, I knew I wanted to do something with it. And then, honest to God, it was the movie Pitch Perfect came out.
That'll do it,
Oh,
bro. Adam Devine,
Anna
bro.
Kendrick's angsty ass character being like, Dad, I just want to move to LA and be a music producer. That was the first time it was like vocalized like what this job could be, you know, or like what this passion could be.
Word.
And Pitch Perfect put me on to producing music, and then Millennium, when he came out with the Don't Let Me Down remix, and I heard that for the first time, that was the moment where I was like, oh shit, like I want to make music like that.
Word.
And so the first stuff I started making was very like EDM heavy. And I still do enjoy that sound, but I like having sort of, I developed a sort of like epic sound like that.
Yeah.
But using more like natural and like real instruments
Well said.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
And so I loved how like anthemic it was,
Yeah.
and it just like it filled you with so much emotion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I kind of like went down that rabbit hole.
Not as much like the EDM stuff, but I've been getting into like some house sounds a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which are just so fun, bro. And it's so weird, bro. You know when you eat like a tomato when you're like 6, bro, and you're like,
Whoa.
"Bitch,
You said tomato?
A tomato?
You're the first person I've ever heard say tomato.
Yeah, but it was sick, huh? It
That
sounded
was,
cool, huh?
it flowed really well.
Wanna give me something? Yeah, boy. But dude, like, where I'm going with that is like, there's just some shit where you just like you'll have it when you're younger, and then one day you just try and you fucking despise it, and then you try it again one day, and it's like, oh, these kind of rip. Like these actually fuck. And that's where it was with like the house and just the dance scene in general for me was like. Coming up, I was just like, how are people fucking like at like 7 on the way to work?
I hated
That's
house
crazy.
for the longest time.
Borderline criminal, dude. And then one day, like, I was sitting there just despising it. And I was like, really sorry, I don't know, like, what switched, but
It's just a good time, you know? It reminds me of just like happiness.
yeah.
Unless it's like the classic ones that are like about heartbreak and shit. But yeah, no,
Those got like a little, like, it almost like inherently always has this like little bit of like a nostalgia factor off the twang and
Exactly.
shit. Like, it always like brings you back. Like, I don't know where, but like I'm going somewhere. But I'm like, oh, those were the days. Like, so he's like, what days? I'm like, you know, back then and shit. Like, it was a time, bro. You had to be there. Like, it was just a thing. 2020 is where you start feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
You're crafting a sound. It's like, all right, bet I'm ready to rock out.
Yeah.
And then what's to do in between 2020 and 24? Just like further honing in on that, or what's up with
Further
like the
honing
recent?
in. And then 2020 is when we also started the podcast. And so then a lot of my time got diverted to doing that, because when we first started, it would take me like 16 hours to edit a 1 hour episode. You know, I really didn't know.
You were doing it.
Yeah, I still do it.
No shit.
Bro, tell me about
No
it.
shit.
209 episodes later.
Oh, bro, that's laborious as fuck.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
So how long is that taking you now?
Now I've got it down to like 4. You know,
Holy
but
shit, dude.
before it was just monstrous. I had no idea what I was doing. Right. So, and it's the same way. Like I learned to do that the same way I learned like to produce music. Yeah. It's just like I always say, I know the podcast is called Dropouts.
Yeah.
I actually graduated from college.
Good man.
I always just say I dropped out of my parents' expectations because they wanted me to go to business school and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to make movies and music, you know. And but I always say I like to. I went to YouTube University because like my $12.99 YouTube Premium subscription has been more valuable
You'll get it done.
than anything.
It'll get it done, bro.
And so like I would watch a ton of YouTube tutorials on how to edit, how to produce, you know, all that stuff. And so 2020 to 2024, it was building the podcast, working on that, but also like honing in my craft and like trying to really find the sound that I wanted to have. And then, but because of the podcast, it took so much time away from my music. I put out a song. It was like 2020, and then it was like 2 in 2021, and then it was like a whole year until I put one song out in 2023. And then I realized now I'm like, I have to like just
get chefing.
Yeah, get chefing. And the thing is, like, my process, because I can't sing, like the songs I write mostly start off as like poems, you know, and because like it's hard for me to like come up with a vocal melody, because every time I try, I'm like, God, I'm not hitting the right note, blah blah blah, and so that's where my workflow comes in, where like I like to remix songs, you know, so I already kind of have that vocal in there, and then I can mix to the vocal so that like when I do approach an artist, you know, I can just throw their vocals in there, make some few tweaks, but for the most part, it's already mixed in there. And then I realized, I was like, oh, I could put these songs out as like cover songs, you know, get other artists to jump on there. Absolutely. And so then that's kind of been the big like ramp up of putting out stuff, is like putting out these covers and whatnot, and just trying to take it a little more seriously, you know, build my own brand as like a musician outside of the podcast.
This is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So because you just turned 26 like the other day.
Yeah.
Which is fucking caught
Happy
your mom the
birthday!
whip, dude. Which is so fucking ill, bro. Nolan,
that
shut
was-
the fuck up.
I can't wish the man a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so you turned 26, dude.
Oh. Come on.
There we go.
Yeah, we're jerry rigging this.
I love it.
It's the pilot. We're jerrying. We're jerrying.
Couch fucking catches on fire. Oh my god. But so you just turned 26, and so 5 years ago would have put you at 21, which was
Yeah, so
That was-
I
go,
moved.
sorry.
I was technically 20 when I moved because I moved January of 2019.
okay. Word. So I moved in January of me being 20 then too, which is kind of where I was going with the whole shit. But it's so like, what a weird fucking place to like. Not because this whole brand, like everything with the Storybook Life, is this idea, all the chapters and everything is this idea of like maintaining that kind of youthful ignorance before like the world told you how to be. Who were you and how did you act, right? And as old as I get, like I mean, there's certain shit you gotta mature for, of course, bro. It's the real
That's just
world.
part of growing up.
Right, of course, but like, man, fuck, I meet some stingy geezers, bro. I'm like, at one point, you were tight, like, you were a cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
What happened? What happened is what I'm always going back to. So I've always kind of struggled with finding that middle ground of like maintaining that, but also like, all right, Pert, like it's time to grow up a little bit, you know? And like, what a crazy fucking place to come to in the midst of that.
Yeah.
Was that something that you like struggled with at all? Like just getting out here being like, nah, like I'm dolo now. Like, I mean, obviously it seems like you have very supportive parents and whatnot, but like, that's a crazy thing, bro. Like going to bed and you're just like, you wake up by yourself. I mean, you had the roommate and the homies, so that's fire. And like, obviously there's a great like cast of people around here too, but like to a certain extent, but like to a certain extent, bro, like, I mean, you're the only one inside your head, you know, and that was definitely challenging for me for the first like 6 months of being out here, just figuring that out.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging, but like I grew up with like my mom instilled like such a positive mindset in me. They also instilled in me like an incredibly hard work ethic, and so like when I first moved out here, it was actually an apartment not too far from here. It was a 2-bedroom apartment with 10 guys in it.
God.
Yeah.
Did you just lie, JP?
No.
That's
no.
crazy as
I can
fuck.
show you the pictures. I slept in a
Oh, it must have
room.
smelled so fucking bad, bro.
It was raining.
But Cheese Incorporated.
That's
Shit.
the dishes too, fool. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there was one time we had such a bad fruit fly infestation, and it was because someone like left potatoes under the sink, and then
Potatoes.
Oh my god, that was perfect. But yeah, they left potatoes under there, and then but the sink like also had a leak, so then they were just like wet and stuff. It was disgusting. And then like some of the guys in there, what the fuck would they call it? But they had this bong that they would rip like half weed, half tobacco. They would rip these like in the apartment, windows down, you know, it was rancid in there. The room I lived
Fucking
in,
paint's like peeling off the walls. The paint's trying to get out of the apartment. Like, it's like peeling in the direction of the door.
it's like trying to crawl through the window. It was bad. And like the room I slept in, it had 3 sets of bunk beds, so there were 6 people in that room.
You got to be paying like $1.50 for rent though.
It was
That'd be like-
$600.
How? That's
They were
insane.
scamming us. They were scamming us so hard. And
Man, that's honestly on y'all for not having the fucking the thought, like looking around and being like, yeah, I don't know, fellas. Like, I think something might be up here.
eventually we caught on.
You're like, hold on, 1, 2, bro. Once you can buckle up a tally of how many people that are living with, once you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then buckle it up sideways, bro. And you did that twice in 6. That's crazy. Fuck, dude. That's insane.
And it was in a terrible part of town.
That was the spot you're saying was kind of like down the street type shit.
Yeah. So
No, we're in a great spot uptown.
No.
This is a good.
The apartment we were approved for, far from here. The other apartment that I actually lived in, it was nice, but it wasn't nice. I mean, like you turn on the AC and the microwave at the same time, it killed the power to the whole building.
bro,
man.
fuck.
So like it was terrible.
Are you? So you're not doing like vocals then on any of these songs?
Mm-mm.
Dan, how is that when you're writing these like incredibly intimate like lyrics to you to then pass it off to somebody and like trust them to do it justice? And then also on the back end of that, like, how is that putting something like that into the world where, especially in the past, where would you put it, like, that Dropouts has really started fucking kicking ass, like the past year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah, we've definitely gone in waves. I would say really kicking ass last year and a half, 2 years, you know.
How is that, like, because now, like, you are very much a personality, and you are very much somebody that people know, and then you're coming in like, yo, here's, like, my deepest insecurities, like, if y'all fuck with this, like, that's a crazy thing, bro, you know what I mean?
Well, I honestly, the podcast kind of gave me practice for that, because we're so too open on our podcast. Like, I've said some embarrassing shit that, like, my kids are gonna, like,
y'all be fucking each other up too, bro. If I was sitting here and Nolan was like if I was sitting here with, like, I don't even know who, bro, and no one says some shit like that, I'd be like, dude, I wouldn't talk to this dude ever again. Like, it'll be over, bro, and y'all be outing each other sometimes. And then, bro, you just handle it with the swiftness. Like, you just feel like, psh, I'm like, damn, bro. Dude's a cucumber, bro. It's mad cool. This shit's crazy.
bro, it's just mad cool.
Nuts.
Oh my god. And that honestly, that comes from, like, the spirit of we're all just, like, such big fans of comedy on the podcast, and so, like, we know what each other's limits are, and, like, we're not afraid to, like, if someone does cross the line, we'll be like, cut that shit out, you know.
Nice. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. Yeah, okay.
And then when it comes to, like, handing it off to singers, well, actually, I mean, the guy Charlie who did the vocals for My Young Man, he was honest to God, someone I found on Fiverr.
No shot.
Because I wanted it to come out for Mother's Day, and so I just needed it done in time. And so, but he kicked ass, and so, like, that one was, like, I was a little nervous to, like, give him and, like, hope that he does a good job with it or whatever, but, like, we kind of, when we were going back and forth, like, before I hired him on Fiverr, I just messaged him and I told him the story for it, and then, like, we kind of had a rapport back and forth, and he loved the idea. And one of the things he said was, like, he was like, I think us guys, like, don't show our moms enough appreciation. And so he's like, I love the idea of this, you know, and, like, he's like, I can't wait to show my mom. And so, yeah, that, like, I usually try to,
Mom,
like,
look at this song I wrote for you. Like, I put my whole heart into this shit for you. And it's just in time for Mother's Day. Don't you?
in time. God. Oh, man, he finessed me.
Yeah, the rent, bro, the fucking...
I know, God.
Okay, so you kind of answered my question in a backwards way. So you and Zach linked up at the Trap House.
Mm-hmm.
Work. At the fucking bando, dude. You guys linked at the bando amidst 1,400 other young men.
Yeah.
What, like, how do we get from there to, like, yo, let's do a podcast, and then from let's do a podcast and not making it in a world where everybody feels like they're deserving of a podcast? How do you go about that in a way that's not like, bro, let's fucking start a podcast? You know what I mean? Like, because it's never come off that way, or at least it seems like that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Our description on YouTube has always been like, we just wanted to feel like you're hanging out with your friends. You know, like, we're friends you can put in your ears and take anywhere.
Right. Which is the epitome of what a podcast should be.
Exactly.
You gotta feel comfortable, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know these people.
It should either be, like, informative or entertaining, and, you know. Thanks for showing up.
I was like trying to time it when you weren't talking. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I think that feels like a great stopping point.
Pert, we were actually waiting to surprise you with this because me and McClain were talking, and we talked to a couple of people behind the scenes. We actually have a sponsor for this episode.
That's not true.
Whoa.
Swear to God. We have a sponsor for this episode, and they wanted us to play something
Watch this.
for you.
Watch this.
So,
I guarantee. Hey, I'll put $500 right now. This is nuts.
so right here, just want to make sure we're still going on this guy. Give me 1 second.
I'll put $750.
On what?
Nothing.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. So, Squarespace sponsor.
Oh, no. What is this?
Roll the fucking
So we
clip,
have our first sponsor, guys.
In these hard, high and dry times, it's time to get a little wet. Nolan Dyer's sexy car wash emporium.
Bro, digital
Man,
footprint.
your dreams is right around the
I promise you'll run so much deeper than this, dude. You are scratching the surface.
Every kiss begins with K.
Election cycle's coming up.
You look good though, dude. The glutes look fantastic.
Getting a little sexy car.
Oh, you sexy car.
You miss daddy.
Oh my god, guys.
Never felt the embrace of a woman. I hope you like me, because I'm the only employee. Oh, I just spit on my car. This little spit shine can't take care of. Call 888-888-666-sexy.com to book your first appointment.
So you record this yourself?
I recorded this literally right before I came here. I'm saying I was an hour late because I was doing this.
That's insane.
Sorry, I mean because the car wash company.
So worth it.
we
Wash
were
company.
talking back and forth.
Absolutely.
There was a lot of meetings.
As you can see, this is no jerry rigged operation.
No. This is well thought out.
We have people invested for sure.
Love it.
Rice cooker on your head? A rice cooker?
That is what it.
Yeah, what you got on top?
You nailed it.
You look great, dude. That's a great one.
It looks like a party scene.
And the car's clean or what?
No, because I just drove away. There's just a bunch of water spots everywhere, so it made it so dirty. But make sure, guys, please come on. I need some clients. Please.
Oh my god. All right, let's take an actual commercial break. Currently.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo.
start your engine.
You want to sit in right here since this is going down?
Yeah, how about you guys sit down for a second?
Oh, okay.
Pop a cute little crisscross applesauce for me.
How flexible do you think I am?
You got a crisscross in you, JB. Come on, gang.
There we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Twister on today's episode of Playhouse. Basically, the game is I will be spinning this wheel, and we will get Jared, left foot, blue.
I can do that.
Yeah. And then, you know,
We should go from there. It's the first person to fall, right?
yeah, and we get all tangled up, and we tell it,
This fucking
and we whisper each other secrets while we do it, okay?
type shit.
Okay, sweet nothings.
Jared,
Uh-huh.
Edward Bailey.
That's crazy. Oh, I thought for sure that I said. I was like, dude,
Imagine.
scale it back.
Social security number,
Hold it
353. Left hand, green.
Okay,
Nice, good stuff.
here we go.
Pertinence, the machine, pertinence.
You got
Right foot, green.
Dude, don't fucking. What was it?
It was
Right foot green.
Right foot, green.
Right foot green. All right, turn me up. All right, JB. Favorite processed food.
Oh,
And really think about it, bro. Don't just Joe Schmo me right now.
favorite process.
Give me a good one. Let me start you off with a banger. Zebra cakes.
Ooh.
Turn me up. Turn me up.
Okay.
That's what's
okay. I fuck with those. I just talked about this. Double chocolate Crave cereal from Kellogg's.
Fuck me, dude. I didn't even anticipate the cereal category. That should be its
Yeah.
own fucking thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
Jared, right foot, blue.
I got kicked I got banned from drinking milk at one of my friend's house because I legitimately drank a gallon by myself.
That's insane. That was a whole challenge that like people couldn't do.
I know.
Right foot, yellow. He's
Turn
just
me up.
standing on business.
Damn, that's OD. Yeah, I think there's some things that you can't. Now I'm an almond milk guy. I hang out with the almonds.
I can fuck with almond milk.
There's some things you can't substitute. Like if I walked in and saw somebody like slapping Oreos with almond milk.
All right, Jared, left foot, yellow.
Sign this fucking bullshit.
Left hand, blue.
Substitute I can't get behind is oat milk.
Yeah, right.
It just tastes like
It's
I'm
thick,
drinking
bro.
oatmeal.
Yeah, it's thick as fuck.
Right foot, green.
All right, so since you're
Okay.
addicted to chugging milk and shit, you got any vices? My vice is probably eating at 2:30 in the morning and finding a way to justify why I need DoorDash at like 2:30 in the morning.
Favorite vice?
Come on.
I would say probably honestly anything chocolate.
Left hand, blue.
I'm teaching myself self-restraint. I got a bag of those like Lindor truffles in my room, and I'm only allowing myself one a day, and I'm seeing if I can go through the whole bag just one day at a
I
time.
don't know.
Left hand, red, Pert.
Switch me on some like Andy's minutes, dude. You ever pull up the Olive Garden, bro?
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
talking about, bro. And they be holding me too. I pull up, bro. He slides me like
3 of those? I'm like, come on, big dog.
Now we're getting twisted. Jared, right foot yellow.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, no.
I'm folded up like a damn pretzel right now.
That's all I'm doing.
Oh, here we go.
These teeth of yours, they're great, bro. You got a phenomenal set.
Thank you. I went
Those
through.
can't be the product of the womb. Those have to be.
No, they are.
No.
They are.
You didn't have braces?
No, oh, okay. I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
have braces.
Okay.
I was gonna say I went through like
Try to
orthodontic.
fake all natural.
Jared, left hand green.
Left hand. Okay.
How long? Were they bad when you were younger?
Oh, dude, they were fucked up when I was younger. I look like straight out of Jaws, man.
Oh, dude, my whole shit is wired up, bro. I'm like,
This is hot.
you know that scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where he's like, that's so niche. That's so.
I was gonna say
Jared, left hand yellow.
Johnny Depp or
Yeah,
the original.
nah, I'm talking JD.
Okay.
But he's got like all this headgear and shit. That's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
me, bro.
I had that.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Damn, bro.
JB, left hand yellow.
Diamond's gotta come out of the rough, bro. That's way too real. Yeah, the
Jared,
rubber bands on your bike.
left
shit
foot
too.
red, Jared.
Left foot pet. Here we go.
See, that's a nice position though. You got a little
But
squat.
all my weight is on my right foot.
Oh, gang.
Pert, now you go right hand red.
But dude, I had braces for a few years. I had palate expanders. I had a tongue roller.
What's a palate expander?
Dude, they had to widen my mouth.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a real science?
It was too narrow for my teeth.
Bro, shit like that always fucks me up. Somebody's like, yo, I got an idea. I'm like, not only do I have an idea, but using the periodic table of elements, I'm gonna get it done.
Left foot blue, but we're gonna fuck him up.
Alright, so when you were just a little jit back at the house, you're doing a lot of cereal?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I was a chubby kid.
Dude, you and me both!
Yeah, no, I was rocking that up until I just kept getting bigger. Up until about it was the summer before going into senior year of high school.
You and me both! No way! Didn't it feel so good when you came back?
Oh my god.
I was like, hold on, look at me because I'm different now. Dude, I started cuffing my fucking pants and shit.
Oh.
I started rocking it with a little cuff in the crease, bro. I was tucking my shirts in because I could do that now.
Damn.
It was great, bro. Yeah, it was
Pert,
great.
left hand yellow.
No, I'm done, dude.
Honestly, I'll concede that one. I kept forgetting where my right hand was.
So did I, dude. I think we messed up the order like 1,000 times.
Holy shit, dude. Jared, baby.
Oh my god.
Thank you for being our first guest
Dude,
on the Playhouse.
I'm so honored.
You just won $1,000.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
This
That
is
was a hell of a
sick.
time. That
This
was
is
a great
sick.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. I'm
Happy
sorry
to
we
be
got so
here.
fucking hot, dude.
It's okay.
Wait, let's hit a hot ones beat. You got a camera right there. Anything you want to plug? 30 seconds.
Go watch Dropouts. Go check out my music, Jare Bear Music on social media everywhere. Jare Bear, like the animal music. Same thing, Spotify. You can find me, Jare Bear. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy to be here.
What's
Oh, give it up for Jared.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. In all seriousness, that was really fucking cool. I don't think any of us really knew where the first episode was driving, so I speak on behalf of everybody sitting in here that we really appreciate Jared coming in and just taking the time to sit down like that. All right, fuck that mushy gushy bushy shit, bitch. I think we're gonna wrap it up and take a couple questions from the common folk here. What are we thinking?
Common folk?
That was fucked up.
That was really fucked up.
Really?
That's
What does
fucked
common
up.
folk mean? Just regular people?
Us.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't need to be that serious, all right? Damn.
Are you done with whatever that was?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sweet. We got a couple questions.
It's so hot, I have to take this.
Thoughts on having kids or being lonely forever?
I was kicking, bro. I'm hanging out with this young woman right now. Actually, she's an older lady. She's 27, yeah, that's right.
Damn.
I'll tell anybody that'll listen. Yeah, I'm working hard. I'm really putting in that.
I actually do have a question. Who's the oldest person you've ever hooked up with?
Her.
Really?
Sure.
I got you beat, bitch.
How much?
30.
Wow, and you were how old?
18.
No way.
73.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm talking to this a gorgeous young woman, and the one thing is she is very set on not liking kids. She's like child racist for sure, and she's super against it. And so that's got me thinking recently. Yo, PRT, PRTY, Perta.
Squirt.
Nice. That was awesome. I thought you were gonna fuck me up on that. What does my future look like? When I was younger, I thought for sure that I wasn't gonna have any children, kiddos, little bambinos running around, bambinis, if you will. But the older I get, I don't know. Sometimes I'll hit a trip to the park or something like that, and I'll see a couple kids running around with their pops, and I think that's probably in my future for sure. Nobody wants to end up lonely, but it is underrated as fuck to learn how to spend time with yourself, and most people don't know how to do that. So definitely take the time to learn that. If you're in a relationship because you're more scared of just being alone, see, that's not fair. That's not fair to you or your little partner. So I would sort that out before you, engage in coitus.
Do you think your neighbors could hear you? Or like how loud?
I don't know, bro, because like we had some like scream fights in here too, bro. And I'm just noisy in general. We were hammering in here at midnight the other night. I don't know what my neighbors think. I'm very blessed though that I live in like this isolated room where the bathroom and this nook is on this side and the kitchen's right behind me. So I do have a little bit, the sound's got to go through two walls, which like helps a little bit, but this apartment was still built in like 0. So fucking like the beginning of time.
So they probably do that intentionally though.
What,
They
made the
must
wall?
have,
Oh,
right?
like did this like this?
Yeah, I'm sure they're all like this, right?
I also don't think somebody lives over there. So like I'm noisy to the point where I'm like, God, I'd hate me. And nobody's ever said anything.
Do you guys make noise when you splooge?
Splooge?
Yeah.
Wait. Let's make sure we have the same definition of splooge. You mean like
Cream.
finish sexually?
Yeah, climax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I go inward.
Not to
I go.